Silver hit 50 in 1980. It hit 50 in 2011, and it's sitting at 22. It's a byproduct metal. It's not something you can turn on the spigot and whenever you want. So silver, I think, gets a little crazy at some point. The most important thing to realize is that the powers that be have you playing dizzy bat. That's what Americans do. That's part of what's wrong with us. Okay, so this is what's happening. Inflation is going to be transitory. Oh, okay, wait a minute. Inflation's not going to be transitory. Oh, wait a minute. It is going to be transitory again. Okay, but don't worry. We have it under control. Interest rates are going to go up. They're going to go down. They're going to go sideways. Wait a minute. Real interest rates are negative. Well, what are real interest rates? I don't know. They said it doesn't matter. I mean, you see every single day, you've got a new series of narratives coming out that it's very, very confusing. And crypto, okay, now forget about like Bitcoin, Ethereum, the major coins, which have kind of different purposes, but you have 10,000 tiny crypto coins, which basically means you have a national sweepstakes where everybody's going in, and it's like with scratch-off tickets at the gas station. Everybody's going in and saying, well, which is the next coin that's going to go crazy? Is it pizza coin? I don't know. It might be pizza coin. It might be token. What is it going to be? Well, I'm going to go after it. It's a penny. It might go to $1. If it goes to $1, then I'll be really rich. But it doesn't go to $1. It goes to a tenth of a penny, and then you trade out of it. Dogcoin is on Saturday Night Live at 70 cents, and now it's 17 cents. But, well, maybe it'll come back, but it's probably not going to come back. You're distracted. You see, this is a huge distraction. And then taxes are going to go up, maybe only for the rich. Okay, well, maybe not for me, but I hope to be rich one day, but I don't want to pay any taxes when I'm rich. It's a huge distraction. And then you got virus stuff and booster shots and other variants and more booster shots and spike proteins and 75 different, times the way the variant can get you that the other one can't get you. And this is a time when your job is to not be confused. Okay. Like, look, take a minute, turn off the media, turn off the TV, don't turn this interview off, but turn off the other interviews and take a deep breath and say, what is going on here? Okay. What do I own? And then ask yourself, what do I want to own if I want to own it for a year or two? Like, what are the big trends that are happening? Okay. The metaverse is a big trend that's happening. Okay. But this is an emerging trend. Okay. The blockchain economy is an emerging trend. The blockchain economy doesn't have anything to do with pizza coin. All right. So if you have pizza coin and you think it's going to be part of the blockchain economy, I'm not going to tell you that you're wrong, but I'm going to say the odds are probably against you. Okay. So look at the energy transition. How much copper is needed for the energy transition? You're going to need to find a gigantic copper mine every year or two for the next 2 decades. Are you going to be able to do that? Probably not. So what's going to happen to the price of copper? Probably going to go higher. What do I want to own? Mining stocks? Maybe. Royalty stocks? Yes, that's what I want to own. And how am I going to sleep when I own those royalty stocks? Great, because I don't care what happens in the short run. I don't care about the day-to-day, what the Fed says. Is the Fed going to do this? Are they going to taper? Are they not going to taper? How much are they going to taper? They're going to raise rates? They're not going to raise rates? Look, David, this is what people don't understand. Interest rates are deeply negative. Deeply negative. And they say, well, EB, they say, EB, you're wrong. The interest rate is 1% on the 10-year. Okay, yes, but the inflation rate is, I say 9%. The government says, 6 or 7. Okay, let's take the government's figure just to be fair. That means that 6 or 7% inflation rate, 1% interest rate, you're going backwards by 5%. Do you see this? So why would the government want you to go backwards? It's very simple, because if you can keep real interest rates negative, you are eroding the value of the debt. Do you see this? So like if interest rates are 1% and inflation is 6 or 7%, then every single year, the pile of debt is 5% cheaper to pay off. And nobody understands this. They say, well, this is too confusing for me. I'm just going to stay on Reddit and buy more stocks that sound interesting. Okay, and I'm going to become rich one day. Right. But the reality is that you go to work and you save money and you're trying to have a better life. And then the money that you save is losing value by 5 or 6% a year. And that's the conservative estimate. The real inflation rate's probably 9 or 10. And so you have 9, 10% inflation, 1% interest rates. You're going backwards by 9% a year. And that's what people cannot understand. And they don't even want to think about it. Okay. They just say, well, I'll just speculate. You see how everyone's a speculator? Everyone is a speculator. I mean, I'm telling you, I've been going to Christmas parties, okay? And I go to the Christmas party. What have you been up to? I've been trading stocks. Everybody's trading stocks. And what are you trading? Oh, this and that, all this stuff, and it's down right now, but it'll come back.
Before we continue, help us clicking that YouTube like button and subscribe now to our channel. This shows the algorithm that you valued this information. And it helps us spread that message. Sharing is caring. And now, let's continue.
I have bad news for you. If you're not rich by now, you're screwed. And if you're in debt, you're even double screwed. How so, you might wonder? Well, the sad truth is that you're working your whole life to make someone else rich. The mega corporations, the banks, the politicians, everyone is getting richer. They get your money. And what is even worse, they get your time, they get your life. You are not even in a rat race, you're in a financial prison. But what could a solution for you look like? Honestly, I don't know, but I know what a solution for me would look like. It's very simple. I use whatever money I have and I multiply it with 1,000. This could make my life much easier and probably yours as well. If you have $1,000 available and multiply this with 1,000, I believe that this could solve some financial issue for the one or the other. Of course, if you're ugly, you would have to multiply it with much more than 1,000. My name is Markus Dahn, and this is what I decided to do. I decided to 1000x my money. This is not a joke. I know what you may be thinking. What is this guy talking about? How should this work? This is not possible. Well, I made a detailed video where I laid out my plan. And some clever folks might even want to look at this plan and copy it and do exactly what I do. This is just a little hint on the side. You have two options. You leave, you forget what you have seen. You do whatever you're doing and you hope that somehow you get some other results. Good luck with that. Or you click the link below the video. You enter your email address because I'm not showing this to everybody. You at least watch my video on how I plan to 1000x my money. The choice is yours. Make the right choice. Join me. See what a different future you could have. See at least how I plan to do the 1000x. So click on the link below, enter your email address, and I see you on the other side. Your Markus Dahn.